Okay, good morning everyone. Today is August the 27th. It has been a couple days since I drew. I'm just gonna pull you guys closer a little bit to make sure you guys are seeing what I'm about to draw. This looks good. Cool. Honestly, I feel like since I've been scheduling my videos, I haven't been really on top of like drawing every day because I know, I still have a couple videos till I need to actually draw, which I really don't like this mindset of it, to be honest, but I do have to say this thought is really real just to, tell you guys. And I don't know, like I don't really like this type of taking chances mindset because I know like for most of my life I've been taking chances as in like a bad way, not a good way. Like taking chances sounds good, but like my taking chances is like bad. It's like, oh, I don't have to do this because like I don't have to. It's not the time yet. But anyway, I'm just saying that. So today we are going to draw this scene. It is also from Henry Photo. I think I forgot to link his Instagram in my description. So I'm gonna do that when I remember. Yeah, his work is just really atmospheric. I really like that. And one of the artists I really like also does his work, also sketches his work. And yeah, so right now I'm just going to get the background. I erased it and then I'm like blending it right now because I feel like the background was a little bit too dark and uneven, so I usually like kind of erase it and then blend it out and then erase it again to get that even tone. I don't know if it actually works, but I think so, like the subtlety of it. Right now there is construction outside, so I'm so sorry if you guys hear any loud noises from the construction. It is what it is, unfortunately. I'm not sure if you guys can see. You guys can see, right? Okay, cool. So I'm just going to using the HB. Oh, 2B can do as well. Where's my HB? No. This should be. This is whatever. Where's my HB? 2B medium. Alright, whatever. It doesn't matter. So I'm just using like a 2B medium to kind of indicate where the horizon, how do you call it? Like the horizontal line is probably like 1/3 of the page. Like here. Just kind of getting an idea of where is it. Making sure it's kind of straight, relatively. Cool. And then these are the mountains, so I'm just gonna indicate where the mountains are, like here. And the clouds just above it. Cool. Just some really overall, really generic lines. Yeah, so once I kind of get an idea where everything is, I'm still going to use the brush to color it in, to shade it in. Especially the edges. I feel like the edges are always like super dark. Yeah, so back to what I was saying, that I realized since I schedule the post, I'm not actually drawing every day. because I'm like, oh, you know, I still have a couple videos to post, blah blah blah, so I don't really have to draw every day. And I don't like the thought that I have that thought, you know, although I'm just telling you guys it's real. Yeah, and then like doing this atmospheric work, it does require a little bit more time, just like an hour or so, compared to the portraits that's just half an hour. And then sometimes if I don't get it done, I'll be like, ugh, a little bit frustrated. But yeah, you know, just like the balance and stuff like that. Cool, so I have the horizon good, kind of, and then now I can actually, I don't know, I can either kind of do like a really generic sketch of where all the grasses are. I think I'll do that. Like where the dark parts are. Here. A little bit here, and then horizon. So I'm laying my pencil really flat so I can get like a more even tone of more even, and then I can cover the area a little bit more because I'm slanting my pencil. These days I've just been, I don't know, a little bit more confused, I guess. Just in life in general, I think it always comes in waves. Like sometimes I feel like, yes, I'm like, I know what to do, I can make this work, blah 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 blah. And then sometimes I'm like, oh no, how is this even gonna work? Like, am I delusional? You know, it always comes and goes like that. Yeah, and then also like another thing that I've noticed just for myself, since I was younger, like reflecting it back, that I would do all the preparation. Like I would study for a test, I would like, you know, like a course, I would study for it, whatever. But then when it comes to the final exam, I would chicken out. Like I would like, no, I actually don't really want to do the exam or whatever. And I realized that because remember a couple of videos ago I was saying that, hey, I might just draw downstairs on my studio. And I haven't. Like these days the weather is really really nice, and I just haven't been actually going outside to draw, which for me, I'm like, why am I like this, you know? Because I've been talking about it, and then like technically I have been practicing, but then like why when it comes to the actual thing I opt out, you know? Like so it's just like patterns I have been noticing of myself, unfortunately. And also like I have done personal training courses like weightlifting, gym training, whatever. Like I bought the course, I went to the course, I studied for it, but then when it came to the final exam, I'm like, no, I don't think I'm gonna take the exam, which is bad, you know. I already paid for it. Ugh, I don't know. And to one extent, right now I realize it's one of my weaknesses. It's one of my weaknesses to actually face the exam, like face a really, I don't know, challenging kind of obstacle that I need to get over with. Yeah. And right now I'm just starting to realize that I was like, okay, this is not good. This is not good. I don't know if you guys have this type of like feelings sometimes. Like everything is ready. You've done all the prep work. you've done everything that you need to do, but then when it actually came to actually, you know, passing the thing or like doing it, it's like, nah. Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out like, why am I having this type of feeling? You know, is it because I'm scared? Probably. Probably I'm scared of the result, or like not passing, or like whatever. Or in my mind, I'm just done with the thing that I'm doing, which is not true. I need my HB, to be honest. I've been talking about my HB for a while. Let me see. 2B, 2B. It's all 2B. Where did my HB go? Annoying. Yeah. So like right now, once I realize this is actually one of my weaknesses, I'm like, okay, cool. Let's just try to overcome this weakness. Like this type of whatever mental state that I'm going through it. So yeah, that's that. I've been a little bit confused for the future and relationships, to be honest. Like, sometimes I just don't know what I want. I mean, like, how can you know, I guess? Because each stage of life is so different. I guess, like, you know, everyone's still figuring it out. But yeah, like, do I want to kind of settle down? Do I want to, I don't know, it's just a lot to think about. And I don't even technically have a career yet, you know what I mean? Like, what do I want to do? But yeah, it's just that. Other than that, everything's okay. I think like some of my subscribers have been watching me since the beginning, which is really, really cool. Yeah, you guys have seen the many changes of my mental state sometimes. Like, I never tested if I have any issues with my brain, to be honest. I don't know, but I think it should be okay. But then nowadays, like, everyone has somewhat of a mental illness, which is normal, I guess. Yeah. Right now, I'm just basically drawing the grass. This is like a pretty light charcoal. I think I should sharpen this one though. Yesterday, one of my friends slash coworker, she's going back to Spain, so we said goodbye. Like, she's indefinitely going back to Spain. Yeah, just did a little gathering, a little say goodbye time together. I don't know, like, going back to your home country indefinitely, for me, it kind of seems scary. I come from China. We immigrated here when I was really, really young. So, I don't know, like, do I want to go back to China? Maybe for, like, touristy stuff, or, like, just to kind of have a connection of my hometown and my family. Because honestly, I haven't been back for like 6 years. That's so long ago. COVID, like, last time when I went back was in 2019. And then COVID hit, whatever. Yeah, and then since then I just haven't really been back. This part is a little bit lighter. Just using my eraser to erase these parts a little bit. I think I'm going to darken the bottom area here. Yeah, like I've been away from home for so long. I feel like I have been losing out in like those family gatherings. Like I literally don't know what it feels like to be in a, you know, huge family again, unfortunately to say. Like I've been so used to being with myself that like anyone that kind of excuse me, that anyone that kind of steps in my personal zone, I'm like just gonna sharpen this. I feel like atmospheric drawings, especially for this small of a scale, you have to constantly sharpen your pencil. Is it annoying? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I feel like I should use pen pastel on the sides. To like really darken it, you know? Here the horizon is really dark, so I'm just gonna add that in. Yep, this is good. I'm gonna blend some stuff a little bit. Then gonna lighten some parts. Still working on the grass. I'm not sure if you guys are bored by just like watching me drawing grass, you know. It's so tedious. I feel like sometimes art is tedious and you just have to get past it. I'm just gonna draw like the mountains. It's more of a sharper line. Like that. I should draw the person that's there. Let's see, where is he? He's like here. Does he have... like, I'm just looking if he has any facial features, but even if he does, I have no idea how to draw this teeny tiny little facial feature. Blend it out. It's a little bit too dark now. This is a little bit too light, this part. I'm gonna blend that out. I think I should use a darker charcoal. This is 4B Soft. Just gonna make the mountains a little bit more natural because I feel like my lines are a little bit too harsh. Here, and then because there's a sun there, like the value of the mountains at the back will be a little bit lighter, and then it's a little bit too light, so I'm just gonna blend it out. Okay, and now I might just draw the clouds, probably like here. It goes through the tree. Just kind of disappears. Here, and now I'm seeing the sky is actually pretty dark in value, so I'm just gonna darken the sky. Ooh, that's a little bit too dark. Okay, it's okay. No, I think this is good. Cool. This part is actually darker than I thought. Using like a 4B as well, I'll darken some grass parts here. I'm just gonna blend out the shadow part of the tree grass. And then maybe I'm gonna blend out the clouds using my sponge that has pan pastel on it. Technically I don't really want to have pan pastel on it, but it's fine. Okay. Here's my blending stump. And then using my brush as well. I feel like the cloud is a little bit too dark. There's like darker parts of the cloud as well here, here. Just some clouds here on the side. For beat, this part is a little bit darker, which I can see. Nice. And then right now I'm going to add some light underneath the clouds, like here. Kind of just hint it. I know I'm probably just gonna cover that with charcoal later, but then, you know, I'm still going to like erase that towards the end, but I just kind of want to have an idea like where the light is, so that's why I'm erasing it right now, like here. I think like this part is like pretty light in general. Not as light as the middle part, but it's pretty light. Okay. Now I'm going to darken the hills, just to kind of have the mountains, just to have like a clearer edge of where everything falls. I'm pressing pretty hard on the charcoal. Making sure my camera is recording. Yes, awesome. And this part as well. Just like some sharper edges on the mountains. Oops. Da, 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 da. So good, so bad. Da, 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 da. I actually kind of like that. Y'all? Yes, I agree. mountains. This part is a little bit darker. I'm gonna darken that. Using my sponge to blend it out. Honestly, I can use my finger. And then, like, the interesting part is, like, right above the, let me show you guys. Right above the mountains, there is, like, some light because it just shines through. And I'm just gonna add that around the mountains. I haven't drawn the trees yet, so most likely I might erase, like, the part that's light. It might just be covered, but I kind of want to have that idea as well. I'm just gonna zoom in for you guys to see what I'm doing because it is a tiny picture. So yeah, now I'm going to do the tree. I can't really see my tree outline now, to be honest, but it's okay. It is okay. I'm gonna blend that out with my blending stump. I should go buy like a smaller, tiny blending stump so it's easier for me to do these type of small sketches. I mean small drawings. I want to call this a sketch now because it's a little bit more detailed and it takes up a little bit more of my time. I'm wondering, like, from these atmospheric landscape scenes, can I do atmospheric portrait? You know what I mean? I think that would help a lot with, like, movie scenes that I really, really want to do. Because I feel like there's a lot of inspiration that comes from movie scenes. Yeah. Cool. And then now I'm going to draw the branches. I'm just gonna lightly hint the branch. Like that. And then this will be like the tree leaves. Probably my tree is a little bit too big. But it's okay. This tree is pretty interesting, like just for the branches. I need to sharpen my pencil. I feel like I need another stool. One stool is for charcoal and the other stool will be for pastel. Because because I like sitting on the floor and then my table is full of my mess. Right now I'm just drawing the branches like super lightly and really thin. I mean, like my lead is really sharpened, so I can draw really thin lines with it. Honestly, half of the time I don't even know what I'm doing. Because the branches are so abstract, so it's like you can literally just draw however you like. So this is to be medium. I feel like it's better to use harder pencils / charcoals when you're doing like really detailed stuff because it just doesn't create too much of a grain. Like it's easier to do the details in them. Right now I'm kind of like scribbling, sharpening my pencil, using like a towel to wipe off the charcoal excess. And then for the leaves, honestly, I have no idea how I'm gonna draw that. Maybe like some scribbles here and there, some darker areas and some lighter areas. Like here, also adding a lot of branches. Still want to focus on my clouds a little bit. Where's my eraser? Interesting. I can't find my eraser. Where's the eraser that I used? Like the blacker one. Okay. I can't find it. Whatever. This part will just be a little bit lighter because the light is hitting it. I mean the cloud part. And I mean, My pencil rolled on my charcoal, so my charcoal powder is cool. Probably gonna darken the leaves. For the leaves, I'm just making like crosses motion, or just scribbling, basically. Using a blending stump. Here, I think I can use my 6B as well, just to darken some parts, some branches. Gonna get in there, like the edge here. And yeah, this is pretty good. I am just going to use like a normal eraser, kind of. Gonna clear it out a little bit. Okay, so there's like here, there's a light, some light here, and then obviously this part has a lot of light. And then we have the towns that's like down here. I'm just gonna clear out my eraser as well, because sometimes if it's dirty, it just doesn't erase properly. Like that. Not that much is happening. I don't want the focus to be on the town, like the village down there. And then just going to darken the mountain part a little bit. And then for the light that's behind the mountains, I'm still going to use like this eraser to erase the edges. Yeah, this is good. And right now, I think I can be basically done if I want to. Ooh, this is my shirt. However, I do want to darken some parts in the grass area. So yeah, I think for this one, I'm basically done. Just gonna see if there's anything that I want to add to it. Maybe like the clouds, I can just make it blend in a little bit more towards the edge here. But yeah, we are basically done this atmospheric drawing. Alright, thank you everyone for watching, for tuning in for today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!